Hey everyone, welcome to Fresh Cooking. Today I'd like to share with you one of my gluten-free bread. Without further ado, let's get cooking. These are the ingredients needed for our gluten-free bread. Electric mixer, it could be a handheld or a standalone. You need 3 eggs at room temperature, 1/4 cup of oil, it could be extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. This is our yeast, which is 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, 1 teaspoon apple cider vinegar, 1 1/4 cup of warm water, temperature 110 degrees to 115 degrees. If it's hotter than that, the yeast won't rise. 2 1/2 cups of gluten-free flour. For this, I used the King Alpha gluten-free flour, which here's the packaging. It says that it's non-GMO and gluten-free. You will require a baking dish, which is 9 by 5 inches. So now for the bread, we need to get the yeast fermented. This is 1 1/4 cup of water at 111 degrees Fahrenheit. Then that's our honey, 1 tablespoon, and our yeast, which is 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. So we just pour it in here and cover it for 5 minutes so that it can ferment. That's the end result after fermenting for 5 minutes. So we'll get the rest of the ingredients and get started. We add in our flour, which is 2 1/2 cups of gluten-free flour. And we add in our baking powder. We add in our salt, which is 1 teaspoon. And we just mix everything in for a little bit. Now I just like to make a little well in the center. I put my oil in, which was avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and my mixture, the yeast and the honey. I just need to shake this a little bit. And now I add my eggs. And that's my last egg. So we just crack it in and mix again. So before, we just use the spatula and just make sure everything is properly mixed. So that's what the dough looks like after we've mixed it for about 1.5 minutes. First, I would just spray some oil. I've got coconut oil here, but you can use avocado oil, whichever one that you prefer. And I just wipe off the excess oil. And I always like to put a little piece of parchment paper at the bottom just to make sure nothing gets stuck at the bottom. We just cover and let it rest for about 30 minutes. So I just place this. You can place it in your microwave or you can just place it in a coal oven, but for now I'll just place it in my oven until I'm ready to preheat the oven. That's the end result after 30 minutes of resting. So I'll now place it into a gas mac oven, preheated gas mac oven 350. And cook for 30 minutes. That's the finished product after 30 minutes in the oven. So we're just gonna slice a bit of our bread so we can see what it's like on the inside. Oh, that's so nice and spongy.
You're looking at me.
It can also, you can serve it with some butter, some oil, some cheese, some vegan cheese, whatever, however you wish to serve it. I just think this is such, I know it's going to taste delicious as well. It's not just going to look delicious, but taste delicious. So this is the finished product, and we have olive oil here, extra virgin olive oil. You can add some garlic in there and serve it with that. We've got butter on here, and you can use some cheese, whatever you wish to serve it. You can have it for breakfast, for dinner, just as a snack, however you wish. So there is our gluten-free bread. Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed my gluten-free bread recipe. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next video.